Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me and a happy new year to you all. I hope you've enjoyed seeing in 2025. Right, here we are. What has the next year got ahead for us? Well, hopefully lots and lots of work here in Poppyfields. Now, as you may have noticed, there is a small pond in place here. That is because I did start to record another episode, and then my little girl started crying and needed her daddy, so I disappeared and I just didn't get time to come back to it. And it was literally like 2 minutes of filming, so I didn't bother connecting that onto this video. I'm just showing you the results, which was this small pond here. I hadn't quite perfected this bit just here. We've just got a little bit of a rock sort of overhanging here that I just want to move back if I can, and I can't. Let's hang on. Let's clear this bit out first. Let's can't highlight these rocks here. There we go. Let's just do that. There we go. And then I can move this one back. Okay, so that's our little pond. That's all we're going to do. I'm probably going to have a little fountain, I think, in the middle. But I also wanted to put in a couple of statues, I think, around somewhere in here. Probably not anything quite this big, although I kind of like the big ones, because this is the entrance to the zoo. So I think you probably would have some fairly substantial things to kind of show off a bit around the edge of the entrance. So I kind of like the idea of maybe one of these kind of in the shallows here. What else have we got? Well, a polar bear. No, we're not having a polar bear. Actually, an elephant doesn't make sense because we're not going to have elephants in the zoo. So I think really we need to stick to things that we're actually going to have. It's just a shame because it's obviously it's all the small animals, not the big impressive ones. Let's see, what have we got? Yeah, there's not that many actually of the small animals, unfortunately. But there are some up here. We've got penguins and otters. I could get a little penguin back here, couldn't I? Looks kind of cool. Just standing there, getting ready to dive in. We've got some crazy otters, maybe, at the side here somewhere. Or maybe towards the back. I don't know, they look a bit silly, don't they, the otters? What's this one doing? Is he meant to be swimming? I think that's kind of the idea there, isn't it? Is that, there you go, an otter in the water. Yeah, that's better. Is there anything else I can put at the back? I love the idea of a dodo. Why not? Just, you know, a little bit of whimsy. Why not just have a dodo poking its head out of the bamboo? I kind of like that. It's a bit quirky. Excellent, that's good. I don't want to go over the top with it. Right, so what do I want to line this pond with? I was going to try these, and I was going to match them up to the other rocks, make them nice and white. And then if I can align with the surface, I was wondering if I can create a bit of an edge like this. I'll bring them in as well, and hang on, let me just, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You know what I'm like, I change my mind about things, so if I group stuff together it's a bit easier to get rid of them. For now, let's persevere and see what it ends up looking like. I certainly don't want to cover the whole thing because I do want the soil to show at the bottom of the water. Right, let's just get rid of that. I'm just want to smarten up the edge in places where you've got these slightly jagged edges sometimes where they go on a bit of an angle. Actually, no, they're not looking too bad actually. Let's come out and have a look. Yeah, that's looking quite good actually. I might just thicken this up a little bit around here. I quite like the idea of leaving a bit of a gap there. I might thicken it up a bit over here. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. Right, what else have we got in here? I think some more of these will look good. Just continuing the theme from in the under the bamboo there. So I think certainly along the back here, I think this will look nice. Kind of blending these areas together. I think fairly thick really along here will actually look good. I might even thicken it up just a little bit going into the bamboo here as well. Really try and blend those two areas together a bit more. And then just little bits here and there around the rest. I don't want it to be completely covered in that. So what do I want to do in the water here? Let's have a look at this. I'm thinking now what's it called? Is it elephant grass? No, it's not elephant grass. It's is it a grass? Let's just have a look. I know the one I want. It's one that looks really good underwater. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Maybe it's not called grass. Oh, hang on. Underwater eel grass. That's the one. Yeah, I think this is what I want. Let's see if I can make this look good. Nice and dense at the bottom, and then just thinning out as we work our way up the bank. So I don't mind a little bit of soil showing through, but I do want much of it to be covered like this. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. Excellent. Now we definitely want some lilies. If I can get them to just the right height. That's about right. Let's get some there, and let's just get a little bit over here, like so. Excellent. Yeah, I was thinking about a fountain, but no, I'm not sure about that. But I'll tell you what I might do actually. Let's come in here. Let's have a look at these various pots and planters. Let's see if I can do a little water feature. I was just wondering, I was just thinking whether there was a nice sort of tall pot in there. I don't think there is, but there should be in here. Yeah, stuff like this. What are these called? Okay, those aren't pots at all. These are pots. Let's just put in pots and see what we've got. Oh, see, they're quite nice, aren't they? Oh, I do like those as well. And then we've got these big ones. I was just wondering if I could have like a fountain, you know, like a little pile of pots at one side. Let's build it out here. See what I can do. So something like this. And then what I was thinking is have one of these kind of I don't know, leaning in some way. Okay, this is tricky. Let's hang on. Let's, yeah, there we go. It needs to be up like that. Nice. And then let's see if I can. Obviously, at the moment it's floating, so I just want to make it look like it's actually leaning on another pot. Okay, that looks good. And then maybe another one of these ones, doing something similar on this side. Let's get that one lying right down on its side. Let's take that in there. It's very tricky, this sort of manoeuvring, just to try and add a bit of realism, make it look like that pot's not just floating in the air. I mean, the idea is that this is obviously a purpose-built display. There we go, something like that. Right, now let's group them together if it will let me. Excellent. And now let's see about adding in a little water a little water fountain, a little water jet, like so. Only a small one. Hang on, tell you what, let's do a line to surface. Is probably the easiest way, actually. There we go. Get that buried down inside here. Excellent. Right, let's see what this looks like if I actually put it over here. See, and it can just be sort of buried into the water there, so it looks like it's sitting in the rocks. And it's just putting a little bit of water into the lake or the pond. Oh, I like that. I think that looks good. Excellent. Okay, that's taking shape nicely now. So what else do we want in here? Do we want some bushes? Do I want something formal? I definitely need something to stop people walking along here, don't I? Do I want, I'm just thinking, we've got this hedging here. I probably don't want that. I probably want some fencing. Let's have a look at fencing, shall we? Is there some nice wooden fencing? There's not. I mean, there is. There's this one. That's okay. What I wanted was, yeah, like a there we go. Picket fencing. Can I change the colour? I can. Let's have a look at this, shall we? It just I want it to be enough that it stops people from going across. It doesn't need to be right up on the edge. It can be kind of in here a little bit. I don't mind that. I'll tell you what I'll do. Probably the easiest way of doing this and making it look good is like this. Although actually you end up with gaps like that, don't you? So let's just see how much. Yeah, you need to close it like that, don't you? That makes sense. Okay, good, good, good. This is going to work nicely, I think. Hang on. Obviously, I can maneuver these a little bit when I need to. If I decide it's too far out, which it probably is actually a little bit too far away from the edge. Well, actually, it's not straight. That's why. So yes, I will definitely get it straight. Right, let's sort that out. There we go. Let's bring it in like that. Take it in. Lovely, and then I can, whoa, hang on, that's not right. Let's go with this one. There we go, let's angle this. Like so. Alright, let's have a look at this angle down here, shall we? No, we're not there yet. Let's just get one more like this. Lovely, that's the angle. And off we go. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a good New Year. I've had my New Year was fine. We don't really celebrate New Year's, and let's be honest, when you've got a 2-year-old, you're not staying up till midnight. So we were actually in bed at 9:30 last night. We were awake at midnight just because there were fireworks going off all around us, and our baby was awake as well. So we didn't really see in the New Year as such, but we were certainly aware that it was happening. Okay, I'm just going to overlap to there. I think that looks good. Great. I like that. Yep, I like that a lot. But yes, I hope whatever you have done for New Year's, I hope it's gone well. And who knows? I'm going to be doing this this zoo for quite some time, I reckon. It's not one of those zoos that's going to come together quickly, I don't think. Especially when I really start getting into the buildings and the habitats. I think it's going to be a slow burn. But I'm quite looking forward to it, I have to say. Right, that'll do for that. I think I might, let's just see. Actually, yeah, I think just take it to there. That's all that needs. And then we need something similar this side down here. So let's bring that over and flip it around. And we'll take it to there. Let's just see, that look roughly the same. I think it does. Lovely stuff. Whoops, let's get rid of that. Okay. It does feel weird being in a new year. I never quite get used to saying that it's 2025 as it is now. It'll take a while. I don't know, there's something weird about New Year's, isn't there? You just get in the habit of it being 2024, and then suddenly it's 2025, then it'll be 2026. Before you know it, it'll be we won't even be in the 20s anymore. We'll be in the 30s. It's a strange thought, isn't it? My little girl will be 10. Wow, that is a weird thought. I do not want to think about that just yet. She's not even 2 yet. She's 2 in February. And I don't know where the last 2 years have gone. I'll be honest, I really don't. It's just been a whirlwind. And I'm sure the next 2 years probably will be as well. I think that's just what happens when you have children in your life. Right, let's just get rid of that. Do you know what, I might just going to see about getting this angle just changed a little bit here. There we go, that looks better. Nice. Ooh, actually, do I need... Yes, I do. I feel like I probably do just need a couple of bits here as well. Whoops, let's get the angle snap on that. Lovely stuff. Cool. So I feel like the fencing is looking good now. The pond still needs some work. I definitely do need some more foliage around the pond, but I don't want it to be too bushy. But at the same time, you can definitely get away with one or two here and there. Let's just get rid of the snapping. I don't think I want anything this big, do I? No, because that's gonna block views, which we don't want. But certainly I can get away with one or two of these kinds of things. Quite like one of those. A little bit of these just on the corner there. I think the corner kind of needs a little bit of foliage. Yeah. And I think probably over here a little bit as well. Maybe just to obscure, I guess, the view just a little bit, like that. Not too much. I quite like the look of these things actually when they're sunk down into the ground a bit. And then just some little ones like this. Just a couple of those. Let's just get one of these in up here. So yeah, I don't need to completely cover the ground. I just want it to look sort of natural and established, like it's been here for a while and things have just naturally grown a bit wild in there. And then we're going to do some poppies, because this is Poppyfields, and as somebody rightly pointed out, we should have poppies. And it makes sense for them to be out the front here, really, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is kind of just fill it up a little bit out the front here with poppies, because I think that will look really nice. So they're going to go all the way to here. Now there is going to be a bit of fencing coming out here in some capacity. Haven't quite worked that out yet, but that's the plan. But I think it kind of makes sense to have quite a nice thick covering. I'll have some trees growing in amongst these as well, probably. But I kind of think it makes sense for there to be a whole load of poppies. Let's just have a look at this fence line. If it's coming down, I probably want to kind of completely fill it in, something like this. If I create the line with the poppies like that, and then the fence can go out there somewhere, and then basically the rest of this will get filled in. Now I'll have some other bushes and things in amongst all of this, because it will look a little bit plain, I think, if it is all just poppies. But I think it kind of makes sense. So many poppies. This is not something I recommend if you want to try and keep your computer running well. I'm only going to go up to here, I think. I don't think I need to keep going. Oh, I don't know. I might need to come all the way along here, really. I don't know. I was thinking of the fence. I was thinking of using barriers. They do look really good, actually. These things, if you get them right. And I could do some nice curves. And then I can go straight and kind of You know, something like that. Let's just come down here and see what that looks like. Yeah, I quite like that as an edge actually, because it's not too high. You can, depending on what I do inside, you'll be able to see bits of the zoo from the outside, but it does act as a nice barrier, doesn't it? And it does mean that we have a lot of room here for poppies. I wonder. I should probably try and speed the process up a little bit, like this. It's not perfect. You've ended up with sort of a dense bit in the middle a little bit, but actually that looks quite nice with the dense stuff in the middle. You know what, I might just do this a little bit more in here as well, actually. Kind of have these little areas where it's a little bit denser. I think that looks quite nice. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, the colour is much more vibrant when you make it a bit thicker like that. Yes, I do like that. I am debating whether I want to put trees in there or if I might just leave it as that and just have poppies all the way along the front there. And I'll probably end up doing something similar on the other side, but I think actually that looks quite nice as you approach from here. I think I might do a couple more bits of bush around here, just to kind of disguise the bamboo edging over here. Yep, that's nice. Cool, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm pretty happy with this side now. I may come back and make a few changes, but generally I think that's looking really nice actually. Obviously we've still got work to do on the building. I don't mind these blank walls like this. Obviously this side I'll wait until I do stuff here. But I think here I need to do something nice and modern on that side there. I want to do something with the floor here because it just doesn't quite look finished. I don't really like it when the wall just goes straight into the floor like that. It just, I don't know, it doesn't sit well with me. I just feel like it needs something like this as a base, you know. So even though I haven't done this around other bits of it, I just think it will look nice like this. And again, I'll leave this side until I know what I'm doing there. I just want to try and get this front wall looking good. Just let's have a look. Let's go limestone. So this is the whole sort of modern thing coming in here. Where do you want to kind of 3D this wall, do something like that? Not sure I do. It definitely needs something on it, doesn't it? Hang on, let's go grid size. Where are we? Let's just playing around a little bit here really, just to see what's what. And then where are we with this? Hang on, let's just experimenting really, and then I would end up needing some windows of some sort on here. I don't think this is quite working, but I don't know actually. Maybe if the windows get on there, let's just do a position snap. Where do they naturally snap to. Sort of down low. It's not really where I want, but I can use that to then lift them. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what, I think the whole thing, let's just, we're coming to the end of the episode, so I won't be around for much longer. I'm just gonna split that off. I'm just wondering if I need to just bring that down a bit like that, below the roof line. Yeah, I think that looks nicer, doesn't it? Still more to do there, but I think that kind of makes it stand out a bit, doesn't it? Which I kind of like. I wonder if it needs to come out anymore. Be a proper extension. No, I don't think it does. I think it may even need to go back a bit and really just be a thin bit like that. Not sure. Yeah, not sure about that, but I do like what I've done over here at least. I think this is looking really nice now as the entrance. Very happy. Cool. Okay. Right, that is going to do it then for this episode. So let's leave it there. Please do let me know what you think. If you want to leave me a comment down below, then please do. I do always appreciate all your feedback. And if you've got thoughts on what you want me to do next, or anything in the zoo, anything around the entrance, I've got a few ideas for what I'm going to do immediately in here. And I've got some ideas on my sort of philosophy of how I'm going to build the zoo as well, which I'll discuss with you probably in the next episode. But I think for now that's going to do it. So thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you're well and have a good morning, afternoon, day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I will see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye for now.